When are your final exams? June, okay. What are you planning to do after your final exams? After your college, you are out of your college. So how many of you are planning to get married? How many of you are planning to get jobs or anything of that sort? Because any of you, if you're having any kind of doubts in those aspects, then I would like to, give some kind of clarity, or else there is no point in me discussing over other things. Any of you appearing for the group 1 exams or willing to appear? Final year students.
డిగ్రీ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత మీ భవిష్యత్తు ఏందో అడుగుతున్నారు మేడం.
अच्छा, okay. Your good name? Tejasri. Okay, she has got a doubt that how to prepare for IAS exam, right? So for her and others who are feeling shy, who are not opening up also, there is an exam conducted by UPSC, Union Public Service Commission. Okay, the notifications for the exam would be out in the month of February. The prelims would be scheduled tentatively in the month of May, and you will have your mains exam somewhere in the month of September. Okay, this is the cycle, and probably in the month of February next year you will have your interview scheduled. So there are 3 stages, after which you will qualify and get into the final list. Okay, and there are for mains you have one important subject and other GS papers as well. You have 4 GS papers. GS in a sense general studies. Okay, general studies 1, 2, 3 and 4. The 4th paper is ethics, and there is one optional paper that is very, very, very crucial. And in optional you will have n number of optionals. You have a lot of scope. You have about agriculture, you have animal husbandry, you have anthropology, sociology. There are many subjects as per your taste and choice. It is as per your own convenience in which you are comfortable. You will have to choose one optional. Usually what happens is a person who is very serious about UPSC exam, a year before the preparation starts. It is not when the notification comes out. Let us suppose I want to prepare for UPSC exam in the month of 2020, in the year of 2025 next year. The notification would be in the month of February 2025. So by then what am I supposed to do? Firstly, you will have to, in YouTube you have many toppers, their success videos, their strategies. There are n number of videos. Nowadays you are very thankful, you need not go to Delhi, you need not even go to Hyderabad. With mobile in your hand, you can prepare from any village, you can prepare from your own home. With a very good connectivity, if you have got internet connection, then that is it. A mobile and an internet connection, then that's it, you are sorted. A year before, you will have to start your preparation. First is sit down, spend a month, take the syllabus of the optionals, different optionals, shortlist 2 or 3 optionals, then see which coaching institute is good for it, or else how much material is available for that optional. If you are from a biology background, then I would suggest you go for anthropology. That is a very good optional. If you are from a non-science background, sociology is a very good option. That is faring very well. Geography is also equally good. Right? Once you are done with the optional, choosing an optional, then what you need to do is collect the material. From where would you collect the material? You again have to Google it. You have many toppers notes on those optionals. You have many toppers videos on those optionals. Put the syllabus in front of you. Take the book list as per any topper stock. Buy those books. If you go to Hyderabad, there is a place called as Ashok Nagar, where you have this RCDT study circle and this Lakshman IAS, Law Excellence and all that. They can give you some kind of initial guidance for basics, some kind of crash course. They will give you some kind of direction. Once you go there, once you know the book list, automatically things will move on. You will have to plan and you will have to prepare and finalize your optional by the month of October or November. You should be done with that. Simultaneously, you will have to cover at least 1 or 2 GS papers. You have 4 general studies papers is what I told. You will have to complete at least 2 general studies papers simultaneously with your optional. Once you're done with this, then you will start preparing exclusively for prelims. In prelims, you have various subjects. You have ecology, environment, you have history. In history, you have ancient, medieval, and modern. You have polity in that, you have geography in that, physical geography, world geography. You have science in that. You have current affairs in that. So don't get overwhelmed with so many subjects coming across. It is very much doable. In the initial few days, perhaps initial few months, you will be a lot confused as to what I'm supposed to study. Everything is new, this and all. It is natural. It is natural. Everybody feels the same. Right? But there are many students who have cracked the UPSC exams in their first attempt. Okay, so that in itself is an testimony that it is very much doable in your first attempt, provided you are very much serious and you know what to do and you know what not to do as well. Okay, once you're done with your optional, once you're done with your general studies, then you will get exclusively for your prelims preparation. For prelims, you will have two papers again. One is your CSAT, which is a qualifying paper, and the other is your general studies, which is a scoring one. If you're not comfortable with your mathematics, then you will have to sit and start preparing for CSAT from December itself. Do not wait for the notification. From December, once you start preparing for CSAT, then you will have to be very serious and you have to continue it until your prelims exam next year. Because CSAT is something, maths is something that requires a lot of practice. Even a single day, no practice without maths, then you are done. You just cannot crack CSAT. The exam is becoming so tough with every passing year. Consistency is the key in UPSC. You have to practice it on a daily basis. You have to be disciplined. You will have to be committed. You will have to be dedicated. You will have to sit daily at least for 10 hours with a very focused mind. It is not like your degree exams or anything that right before your exams, 10 or 15 days before your exams, you sit down, you prepare, somehow you pass the exam and you get out of the college. No, that is not the way how UPSC or for that matter any competitive exam is about. Right? So it is a lot of dedication, a lot of commitment, a lot of hard work. Even after all of these things, you might face a lot of setbacks. Failure is something which you should never get bogged down. Right? I have failed almost for 4 times. It was in my 5th attempt that I have cleared the UPSC exam. So what I'm saying is, when you, and that too, my case is like I have been till the interview 3 times. In my first attempt, then again I've missed out the finalist with 9 marks, then with 5 marks. In the previous attempt, I have missed with 2 marks, and then after that I failed to qualify prelims itself. So that was the worst kind of low that I have ever seen in my life. Because once a person goes to until the interview stage, many people assume that yeah, she or he is almost in the final list. Everybody will start assuming that now you have become an IAS and IPS already. Once you're going to interview means many people tend to assume the same thing. From there again, not being in the final list and again failing in the prelims is like, it is the most devastating thing that any UPSC aspirant can ever face. But from there, again raising up and getting again into finals, there are many students who have done that, and I also have done that. So it requires a lot of courage, a lot of commitment and dedication. It is not easy. It is not at all easy. If you really aspire to become a civil servant, then be committed in your head that it is going to take around 2 to 3 years. But you sitting dedicatedly and committing to put hard work and sitting for 2 to 3 years is worth it, rather than roaming around and wasting 2 to 3 years and then regretting for wasting the time that you have lost. I have seen many of my friends who gave 1 or 2 attempts, then they later decided to get married or they later decided to get settled with some kind of a small job. After I got into this UPSC, after I got into IPS, many of my friends, they have called me, they themselves have told me that I have made a right decision by sitting down for 4 to 5 years and then being committed and dedicated for it. So while you prepare, everybody tend to your own relatives, your own parents at times, they may not support you. దే మే సే దట్ ఇంకా ఎన్ని ఇయర్స్ కూర్చొని ఉంటావు, ఇంకా ఇది ఎండ్ అవ్వదు, ఇట్లనే చేస్తూ ఉంటావా ఇది అది అని. So there will be a lot of lows and ups that you see in your phase or in your journey of UPSC. But once you crack it, once you are in the final list, మళ్ళీ అదే రిలేటివ్స్ అంటారు, మేము చెప్పాము ఇప్పుడు నీకు వస్తుంది అని, మేము అనుకున్నాం నీకు వస్తుంది అని, సో నీకు వచ్చేసింది. సో యూ సీ దట్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ ట్రాన్సిషన్ దట్ హ్యాపెన్స్, రైట్? సో దీస్ థింగ్స్ దే కమ్ అండ్ గో, నెవర్ టేక్ థింగ్స్ టు హార్ట్. ఎవరో ఏదో చెప్పారు అని మీరు ఫీల్ అయిపోయి ఇంకా నా వల్ల కాదేమో, నేను జీరో ఏమో అని కూడా అనుకోవద్దు. యూ షుడ్ హ్యావ్ ఎ లాట్ ఆఫ్ కాన్ఫిడెన్స్, యూ షుడ్ హ్యావ్ ఇమ్మెన్స్ సెల్ఫ్ కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ దట్ ఐ కెన్ డూ ఇట్. When I know I can do it, then I can do it. There is nobody outside who can decide it for you. Remember girls, hard work will never go waste. And success is bound to happen. Success is delayed, but it will never be denied. You mark my words. Right? So this is how I can say. And apart from that, you can please Google from the YouTube, and YouTube is the best channel. In there, you will have a lot of toppers talk. Depending upon the option that you want to choose, you want to take, you can definitely opt anything in that. And just be committed and dedicated for that. You will definitely end up cracking it. There are many students here. There are many students who have made it to UPSC, who are from rural background, who are from Telugu medium, and Bihar and Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, UP and all the northern states. వాళ్ళకి ఈ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ బిల్డింగ్ కూడా ఉండదు, ఇలా మీకు ఉన్నన్ని ఫెసిలిటీస్ కూడా లేవు, ఈ ఇన్ఫ్రాస్ట్రక్చర్ ఇవన్నీ ఏం లేదు వాళ్ళకి. పేరెంట్స్ సపోర్ట్ లేదు, ఫైనాన్షియల్ సపోర్ట్ ఉండదు. వాళ్ళ స్టేట్ సర్వీసెస్ కాదు, దే హ్యావ్ క్రాక్డ్ యూపీఎస్సీ. There are umpteen number of examples. While the toppers talk, no, they can't even communicate in English properly. They will speak only in Hindi. So, ఇది ఏంటంటే it is all about your mindset. మనకి ఇక్కడ వస్తుందిలే, మనది ఇదే కదా, మీకంటే ఇంకా లోవర్, మీకంటే ఇంకా వర్స్ సిచ్యువేషన్స్ నుంచి కూడా యూపీఎస్సీ క్రాక్ చేసిన వాళ్ళు చాలా మంది ఉన్నారు. So it is all about mindset. It is all about confidence. Once you get into UPSC, once you get into civil services, that is mother of all exams, it is one of the toughest exams in the world. Your life will change immensely. You are no more the same person what you were after the final list. Okay? So please, I would say, please give it a try. If not, if you think that UPSC or civil services is beyond your capacity or anything, at least give a try for your group 1 exams. But settle meaningfully. Girls, please settle meaningfully. Becoming a housewife, you will have no value in your home. Mark my words. Nowadays, a woman who is independent, who is financially independent, she only will have value, she only will be respected in their house. Let that be her parents, let that be her spouse, let that be her siblings. They will respect you only when you are self-independent, financially independent. So, ఎవరైతే ఫైనల్ డిగ్రీ ఫైనల్ ఇయర్లో ఉన్నారో, మై రిక్వెస్ట్ టు యూ, ఏదో పెళ్లి చేసి సెటిల్ అయిపోదామన్న థాట్తో మాత్రం ప్లీజ్ ఉండకండి. ఇంత చదివింది వేస్ట్ అయిపోతుంది. రీజనబుల్లీ సెటిల్ అవ్వండి, ఫైనాన్షియల్ ఇండిపెండెంట్ అవ్వండి, మీకు ఏది నచ్చితే అది చూజ్ ఎనీథింగ్ యూ వాంట్. కానీ ఎర్న్ చేయండి, ఎంతో అంత ఎర్న్ చేయండి, అప్పుడే మీకు సెల్ఫ్ రెస్పెక్ట్ ఉంటుంది, అప్పుడే మీకు ఇంట్లో రెస్పెక్ట్ ఉంటుంది. ఎల్స్ ఇట్ ఈస్ వెరీ డిఫికల్ట్ ఫర్ యూ టు సర్వైవ్. నోబడీ విల్ వాల్యూ యూ ఇన్ యువర్ హోమ్. నేను ఇక్కడ ఖమ్మం వచ్చి ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఇప్పుడు 1 month అవుతుంది. డైలీ పిటిషన్స్ ఇవే కేసెస్, మ్యాట్రిమోనియల్ కేసెస్, హస్బెండ్ వైఫ్ ఇష్యూస్. హస్బెండ్ రెస్పెక్ట్ ఇవ్వడు, వాళ్ళ పేరెంట్స్ కి డౌరీ తీసుకురమ్మని చెప్పి ఆ అమ్మాయిని హెరాస్ చేస్తూ ఉంటాడు. ఎందుకు? నాకు ఫైనాన్షియల్ ప్రాబ్లం ఉంది మ్యామ్, తను వాళ్ళ పేరెంట్స్ డౌరీ కట్నం ఇస్తాము అని అన్నారు, ఇవ్వలేదు, సో మరి నేనేం చేయాలి, నన్ను ఎవరు హెల్ప్ చేస్తారు? నువ్వేం చేస్తున్నావు అమ్మా అంటే, నేను ఇంట్లోనే ఉంటామా, పిల్లల్ని చూసుకుంటాను. అదే తను ఇండిపెండెంట్ ఉండి తనే సంపాదించడం స్టార్ట్ చేస్తే వాళ్ళ పేరెంట్స్ ఎందుకు ట్రబుల్ చేస్తాడు తను? వాళ్ళ పేరెంట్స్ ఇచ్చే కట్నంతో ఎన్ని సంవత్సరాలు బతికేస్తాడు? మళ్ళీ కొట్టడం, మళ్ళీ హెరాస్ చేయడం, వాళ్ళని ఇంటికి పంపించడం. మీ పేరెంట్స్ మీద మీరు బర్డన్ అవ్వద్దు. మీ ఇన్లాస్ ఇంట్లో మీకు రెస్పెక్ట్ ఉండాలి అని అంటే మీరు ఫైనాన్షియల్ ఇండిపెండెంట్ ఉండాలి, సంపాదించండి, అది ఇంపార్టెంట్. మీకు అప్పుడే వాల్యూ ఉండేది సొసైటీలో. ఇది మాత్రం గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి. నెవర్ టేక్ దిస్ థింగ్ లైట్లీ. I hope you are getting what I am trying to say. Most of the petitions are around this only. Most of the matrimonial cases. Daily almost 4 to 5 cases I am listening about these silly things only. The husband does not value wife just because she is not earning. But she does a lot of things. She does the household chores, she looks after the kids, she looks after his family and all. That is not counted because those tasks are not paid. నీకు పే చేయరు కదా, శాలరీ ఇవ్వరు నీకు పిల్లలు చూసుకోవడానికి, మీళ్ళు చూసుకోవడానికి, అదంతా. సో అదంతా కౌంట్ అవ్వదు. దట్ ఈస్ ద జనరల్ నోషన్. అన్ఫార్చునేట్లీ we being women, that is what is being demanded out of us. మనం అవి న్యాచురల్ గా చేయాలని ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ చేస్తారు. మనం అది చేస్తున్నామని ఎవరు దానికి రికగ్నిషన్ ఇవ్వరు. నువ్వే కదా చేయాలి, మరి ఇంకెవరు చేస్తారు అని అంటారు. అది అన్ఫార్చునేట్. ఈవెన్ ఐ హ్యావ్ మై ఇన్-లాస్. So they do respect me a lot, they love me a lot and all, but there are certain things that they do expect. నాకు ఇంత పొజిషన్ ఉన్నా ఏమున్నా సరే. So that is natural, that comes natural, you cannot complain. సో అలాంటి సిచ్యువేషన్లో మీకంటూ ఒక కైండ్ ఆఫ్ రెస్పెక్ట్ ఉండాలి, మీకంటూ ఒక వాల్యూ ఉండాలి అని అంటే మీరు ఫైనాన్షియల్ ఇండిపెండెంట్ అవ్వడం చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. సో ఫర్ దట్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ ఈజ్ ఇంపార్టెంట్. ఇప్పటివరకు మీరు ఎంత చదువుకున్నారు దాన్ని మాత్రం అట్ ఎనీ కాస్ట్ డోంట్ లెట్ దట్ గో వేస్ట్. దిస్ ఇస్ మై హంబల్ రిక్వెస్ట్ టు యూ పీపుల్. I hope this was fruitful enough, and that's it from my side, and thank you so much once again for inviting me here. Thanks.
గట్టిగా అందరూ అలసిపోయారు అనుకుంటా.